When you grow old, avoid these 7 foods that can kill you. Aging brings a wealth of wisdom, experience, and sometimes challenges, particularly regarding health. As we grow older, our bodies change, making us more sensitive to certain foods that, in youth, might not have posed any serious threats. Being aware of these potential risks and making informed choices about what we eat can be vital for longevity and quality of life. Here are 7 foods that older adults, especially those in their 60s and beyond, should avoid. Each poses unique risks from toxin exposure to digestive dangers. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. 1. Green potatoes. Green potatoes are more than just an unsightly food. They can be a silent danger, particularly for older adults whose bodies may not tolerate toxins as well as they once did. When potatoes turn green, usually due to prolonged exposure to light, they produce a compound called solanine, a glycoalkaloid toxin meant to protect the plant, but potentially harmful to those who could consume it. The hidden danger of solanine. Solanine isn't a toxin you'll see or smell. It can develop quietly under the skin of the potato, often accompanied by a bitter taste that serves as a natural warning. Solanine disrupts nerve function, and when ingested in large amounts, it can lead to a range of symptoms: nausea, vomiting, headaches, and in severe cases, neurological disturbances like confusion or even partial paralysis. For older adults, these symptoms can be especially taxing. With age, our bodies become less efficient at processing and expelling toxins, making even smaller amounts of solanine more problematic. For those with underlying health conditions, the risk of an adverse reaction is even higher. Why older adults are more vulnerable? As we age, the resilience of our nervous and digestive systems declines, and our ability to recover from toxin exposure is often slower. What might only cause mild discomfort for a younger person can lead to a significant health crisis in someone over 60. Even mild solanine exposure can lead to a longer recovery time for older individuals, potentially causing a cascade of health effects: appetite loss, dehydration, or even confusion that can take days or weeks to resolve. How to recognize and avoid green potatoes. Understanding the signs of solanine in potatoes is the first step in avoiding this hidden risk. A green tint on the skin, sprouting eyes, or a bitter taste should all serve as red flags. Even if only a part of the potato appears green, it's safest to discard the entire potato, as the solanine may have spread beyond visible areas. To minimize this risk, store potatoes in a cool, dark place away from light exposure, which encourages solanine production. It's also wise to check potatoes regularly and avoid any that show signs of green spots or sprouting. Choosing fresh potatoes and cooking them thoroughly can also help minimize any risk. A small change with big benefits. By simply being mindful of the storage and appearance of your potatoes, you can eliminate a potential toxin from your diet, reducing your risk of unnecessary health issues. In this way, green potatoes serve as a reminder that the food we eat can have a powerful impact on our health and well-being. In our later years, every choice, no matter how small, has the potential to contribute to a longer, healthier life. 2. Brown rice. Brown rice, often celebrated for its health benefits, holds a hidden risk that many may not realize. Unlike white rice, which has been stripped of its outer layers, brown rice retains its husk, bran, and germ. These outer layers are rich in fiber, vitamins, and minerals, but they also carry a natural drawback: arsenic. This heavy metal accumulates in rice more readily than in other grains, as rice plants absorb arsenic from both the soil and water. For older adults who may already be managing various health conditions, the presence of arsenic in something as seemingly wholesome as brown rice can pose serious risks over time. Why arsenic is particularly concerning for older adults. arsenic exposure, even in low levels, is a serious matter for seniors. Over time, arsenic builds up in the body, especially in tissues and organs, where it can increase the risk of chronic health issues. Research links long term exposure to low levels of arsenic with heightened risks of heart disease, diabetes, and certain cancers, conditions that already become more prevalent with age. Additionally, arsenic can impact cognitive function, further increasing the risks associated with dementia and memory loss in older adults. For those already managing chronic conditions, arsenic exposure could be the tipping point that worsens their health. The balance between nutritional benefit and risk. Brown rice offers dietary fiber, magnesium, and B vitamins, which are important for digestion, energy, and bone health. These benefits can still play a role in a balanced diet for seniors. However, when deciding how often to consume brown rice, it's crucial to consider the cumulative effects of arsenic. Regular consumption, day after day, can allow arsenic to build up, potentially overshadowing the nutritional benefits of brown rice itself. How to make brown rice safer. Reducing arsenic exposure doesn't necessarily mean eliminating brown rice from your diet, but it does mean choosing carefully and cooking mindfully. There are practical steps that can make brown rice safer without compromising its health benefits. Start by cooking rice in a larger amount of water, up to 6 times the volume of rice, and draining the excess water before serving. This simple method has been shown to reduce arsenic levels by up to 60%, making it a safer option for regular consumption. Additionally, try to diversify your grain choices. Substitute brown rice with other whole grains like quinoa, barley, or bulgur, which don't carry the same risk. By rotating your grains, you lessen the potential arsenic load on your system while still getting valuable nutrients from a variety of sources. The path to healthier choices in later life. Food choices become more impactful as we age, as our bodies handle nutrients and toxins differently over time. Brown rice, while healthy in many respects, reminds us that even health foods can carry risks. By making small adjustments, modifying cooking methods, varying grain choices, and moderating intake, you can continue to enjoy a nutrient-rich diet without the dangers of arsenic exposure. Taking these steps is a proactive way to prioritize your long-term health, allowing you to savor both the flavor and benefits of the foods you love safely and wisely. 3. Nutmeg. Nutmeg may evoke memories of warmth, comfort, and the joy of holiday baking, yet this common spice harbors a hidden side that could have dangerous consequences, especially for older adults. Known for its aromatic sweetness and ability to add depth to both sweet and savory dishes, nutmeg contains a compound called myristicin. In small amounts, nutmeg is safe and even beneficial, providing antioxidants and contributing to better digestion. However, when used in excess, myristicin can become a potent toxin, with effects that are amplified in the aging body. The risks of myristicin for older adults. As we age, our bodies become more vulnerable to certain substances, and the line between a therapeutic dose and a harmful one becomes narrower. For older adults, the myristicin in nutmeg can pose more pronounced risks. This compound, when ingested in large quantities, has hallucinogenic properties and can induce symptoms such as nausea, dizziness, confusion, rapid heartbeat, and in extreme cases, seizures. What might be a minor upset for a younger person could result in a more prolonged and intense reaction in an older individual due to slower metabolic and recovery processes. One might think, how much nutmeg could really be too much? Surprisingly, even consuming as little as a teaspoon of ground nutmeg in one sitting can trigger adverse symptoms, particularly in those with heightened sensitivity. Although this amount might sound excessive for a single recipe, it's easy to overlook when multiple nutmeg-laden dishes are enjoyed, especially during festive seasons or special gatherings. Older adults may not immediately associate these symptoms with nutmeg, making it a hidden threat within the comforts of familiar flavors. How nutmeg interacts with medications. For seniors who are often on medications for various health conditions, nutmeg introduces an additional layer of risk. Myristicin can interact with certain medications, potentially intensifying their side effects or rendering them less effective. For example, individuals on blood pressure medication, antidepressants, or anticoagulants could be at greater risk, as nutmeg might exacerbate dizziness, increase heart rate, or interfere with medication efficacy. Nutmeg's impact on the nervous system, combined with its potential for interactions with common medications, means that moderation is essential for older adults. Tips for enjoying nutmeg safely. The good news is that nutmeg, when used thoughtfully, doesn't have to be off limits. Small culinary amounts of nutmeg, such as a dash or two in a recipe, are generally safe and can add delightful flavor without risk. The key is moderation and awareness of cumulative intake. Avoid adding extra nutmeg if a recipe already includes it, and resist the temptation to enhance a dish by adding more than recommended. Another option is to explore spices with similar warm profiles that don't carry the same risks, like cinnamon, ginger, or allspice. These alternatives provide flavor without the potential side effects associated with high doses of myristicin. A thoughtful approach to tradition and health. Nutmeg, with its rich aroma and nostalgic associations, reminds us that food is not only about flavor, but also about memories and connections. Yet as we age, we must strike a balance between tradition and health. By being mindful of portions, understanding our body's limits, and choosing wisely, we can continue to enjoy nutmeg's unique charm without the worry of its hidden dangers. In doing so, we honor our well-being, allowing ourselves to savor the simple joys of food safely, well into the later years of life. 4. Green raw almonds. Almonds are often hailed as a superfood, a source of heart-healthy fats, protein, and vitamins that can benefit individuals at any age. However, few realize that raw, green almonds, especially those that have not been properly processed, can contain a potentially lethal toxin, cyanide. In its natural state, the bitter variety of raw almonds, often green or unripe, produces amygdalin, a compound that converts to cyanide when digested. For older adults, the risks associated with cyanide exposure are particularly significant, as age can heighten sensitivity to toxins and slow down the body's detoxification processes. Why cyanide is especially dangerous for seniors. Cyanide is a fast-acting poison that interferes with the body's ability to use oxygen, affecting the heart and brain most directly. While the human body can process very small amounts without lasting harm, cyanide from raw bitter almonds can quickly surpass this threshold. Symptoms of cyanide poisoning include difficulty breathing, dizziness, confusion, and, in severe cases, respiratory failure. For older adults who may already have age-related declines in heart and lung function, the impact of cyanide can be amplified, potentially leading to life-threatening complications. Older adults are also more likely to experience lingering side effects from cyanide exposure, such as fatigue or memory lapses, due to slower metabolic recovery and a generally decreased resilience to toxins. Ingesting even a few bitter or unripe almonds can lead to discomfort and health concerns that may require medical attention, making the risk one that's best avoided entirely. How to identify safe almonds. Most almonds available in the United States are sweet almonds, which are safe and have undergone processes to remove any residual toxins. Bitter almonds, however, are often found in certain cultural markets or specialty stores, sometimes labeled simply as raw or unprocessed. Green or unripe almonds, especially those with a bitter taste, are a sign to be cautious, as bitterness often indicates the presence of amygdalin, If in doubt, it's best to avoid any almond that tastes unusually bitter, or to stick with almonds from reputable sources that explicitly state they are safe for consumption. Safer ways to enjoy the nutritional benefits of almonds. If you love the crunch and health benefits of almonds, there are ways to enjoy them safely. Opt for roasted almonds or blanched almonds, as the heat from these processes neutralizes amygdalin, eliminating any risk of cyanide poisoning. Additionally, commercially available sweet almonds have been specifically cultivated and processed to ensure safety. For a variety in flavor and texture, consider almond products like almond butter or almond milk, which offer the health benefits of almonds in processed forms that eliminate any risk. When cooking, choose slivered or sliced almonds for topping salads or baking into dishes to add a satisfying crunch without worry. An approach to food that balances caution and enjoyment. At a time in life when wellness and safety are especially valued, understanding the foods that pose potential risks can empower us to make thoughtful choices. Green raw almonds, though natural, are a reminder that not everything nature provides is suitable for our bodies in its raw form, especially as we age. By choosing wisely, opting for roasted or sweet almonds, and avoiding unripe or bitter varieties, we can continue to enjoy almonds' rich nutrition and flavor safely. In balancing caution with enjoyment, we can make every choice an act of care and appreciation for our health and longevity. 5. Undercooked red kidney beans. Red kidney beans, with their rich color and high protein and fiber content, are a nutritious staple that can support heart health, regulate blood sugar, and aid digestion. Yet, beneath their health benefits lies a hidden hazard that can be particularly risky if the beans aren't prepared correctly. Phytohemagglutinin, a toxin naturally present in red kidney beans, can cause severe digestive distress if the beans are consumed undercooked. For older adults whose digestive and immune systems may be more sensitive, the consequences of improperly prepared kidney beans can be more pronounced and potentially harmful. The hidden danger of phytohemagglutinin. Phytohemagglutinin, also known as kidney bean lectin, is a type of protein that can cause red blood cells to clump together. When consumed in even moderate amounts, this toxin can trigger intense symptoms, including nausea, vomiting, abdominal cramps, and diarrhea. These symptoms typically begin within hours of consuming undercooked kidney beans and can last for hours, leaving individuals feeling weak and dehydrated. For older adults, recovery from such episodes may take longer and pose added risks, especially if dehydration sets in, which can affect kidney and heart function. In older age, the body's ability to handle toxins diminishes. Kidney function can decline with age, meaning that older adults may struggle to filter and expel toxins as efficiently. As a result, even small quantities of undercooked kidney beans can have a disproportionate impact, making what might seem like a minor mishap in cooking potentially dangerous for seniors. Why cooking matters. The good news is that phytohemagglutinin is sensitive to heat and can be neutralized through proper cooking. Simply soaking red kidney beans overnight and boiling them at a high temperature for at least 30 minutes effectively eliminates the toxin. Unfortunately, cooking kidney beans at lower temperatures, such as in slow cookers or undercooking them altogether, does not remove the toxin and may even increase its potency. This is why undercooked kidney beans are especially risky for seniors who may rely on cooking methods that don't involve a full boil, or who may inadvertently sample beans that look done but haven't reached the necessary internal temperature to neutralize the toxin. Practical tips for safe preparation. To ensure that kidney beans are safe to eat, it's best to follow a few key preparation steps. Begin by soaking dry kidney beans in water for at least 5 hours or overnight. This will help reduce cooking time and improve digestibility. Drain the beans, then rinse them thoroughly before boiling. Boil the beans vigorously for a minimum of 30 minutes, as this temperature and time are essential to destroying phytohemagglutinin. For those who prefer the convenience of canned beans, it's comforting to know that canned kidney beans have already been cooked to a safe temperature during processing and can be eaten straight from the can or with minimal additional heating. Nourishment and safety in every bite. In our later years, each choice we make around food takes on greater significance. Undercooked kidney beans remind us that even healthy foods require care in preparation, especially when our bodies are more sensitive to potential toxins. By taking simple, mindful steps in the kitchen, we can continue to enjoy the benefits of red kidney beans safely, savoring their flavor and health benefits without the worry of unintended side effects. These small acts of caution serve as a form of respect for our health, allowing us to nurture our bodies in ways that support longevity and vitality. 6. Undercooked bloody burger. There's a certain satisfaction in a juicy, slightly rare burger, a comfort food that many love. However, for older adults, the risks associated with undercooked beef are very real and potentially serious. A bloody or undercooked burger may contain harmful bacteria such as E. coli or salmonella that can lead to severe foodborne illnesses. Unlike a whole cut of meat, where bacteria are generally only on the surface, ground beef has bacteria mixed throughout, so cooking it thoroughly is essential to safety. Why this risk is greater for older adults. As we age, our immune systems gradually weaken, making it harder to fight off infections and recover quickly. This means that foodborne illnesses can be more severe and take a longer toll on the elderly. A bout of food poisoning, which might cause discomfort for younger individuals, can result in dehydration, kidney complications, or prolonged gastrointestinal distress in seniors. Those with underlying health conditions are even more vulnerable, and a serious infection can exacerbate existing issues like heart or kidney disease. The importance of cooking to a safe temperature. The best way to avoid the risks of undercooked burgers is to ensure they are cooked to an internal temperature of at least 160 degrees Fahrenheit, 71 degrees Celsius, which kills harmful bacteria. Using a meat thermometer is the safest way to check, as relying on visual cues alone, like no pink inside, may not be accurate. It's a small step that can make a big difference in health, especially as we grow older. If you crave a moist, flavorful burger without the risk, consider enhancing the seasoning or adding vegetables for added juiciness. This way, you can enjoy your burger fully cooked without sacrificing taste or texture. Finding comfort in safe choices. By taking care in preparation and cooking, you can enjoy a beloved food like a burger safely. As we age, being mindful of how we prepare even our favorite meals is an act of self-care, allowing us to enjoy familiar pleasures while safeguarding our health. In every well-cooked burger, there's a blend of flavor and assurance that we are making choices that honor both our taste and our well-being. 7. Alcohol excessive consumption? Alcohol can be a joyful addition to celebrations or a way to unwind at the end of the day. However, as we age, our body's tolerance for alcohol changes, and the effects can be more intense and lasting. For older adults, excessive alcohol intake poses unique dangers, from liver and heart strain to an increased risk of falls and mental decline. Understanding these risks is essential to ensuring alcohol remains a pleasure rather than a health hazard. Why alcohol affects seniors differently. With age, our liver becomes less efficient at metabolizing alcohol, meaning even moderate drinking can have stronger effects. Alcohol stays in the bloodstream longer, impacting balance, mental clarity, and even sleep quality. For older adults, the physical toll is more noticeable. Alcohol can worsen existing health conditions like high blood pressure and diabetes, and may interfere with medications, intensifying their side effects. This heightened sensitivity can make even a small amount of alcohol feel overwhelming, putting seniors at higher risk for accidents and health complications. Striking a balance. moderation, and enjoyment. To safely enjoy alcohol, moderation is essential. Experts generally recommend no more than 1 drink per day for those over 65. Pacing oneself and staying hydrated with water between drinks can help manage the effects and avoid dehydration. Choosing alcohol-free days during the week or opting for smaller servings can also help balance enjoyment with safety. For those who find comfort in the ritual of a drink but worry about its effects, there are many excellent non-alcoholic alternatives. Alcohol-free wines, beers, and crafted mocktails allow you to enjoy the moment without risking health. These choices are becoming popular and widely available, making it easier than ever to participate in social moments with peace of mind. Enjoying the moments, respecting your health. As we grow older, thoughtful choices around alcohol allow us to continue enjoying life's social rituals in a way that respects our changing bodies. By choosing moderation, we affirm a commitment to both our health and enjoyment. In these choices, we find a balance, celebrating life's moments with a clear mind and a sound body, honoring ourselves as we continue the journey forward. Conclusion. Aging brings a wealth of experiences and insights, and with it, a natural shift in how we approach our health and daily habits. As we grow older, even familiar foods can carry risks that we might not have considered in our younger years. From the hidden dangers of green potatoes and undercooked meats to the impact of alcohol and everyday spices, making mindful choices about what we consume becomes essential. Each small decision reflects a commitment to nurturing our well-being and respecting our body's needs. By being aware of these potential hazards and making simple adjustments, choosing safer cooking practices, moderating our intake, and exploring healthy alternatives, we can continue to enjoy the pleasures of food and drink without compromising our health. These choices are not about restriction. They are about empowering ourselves to live fully, safely, and with confidence. In embracing these thoughtful choices, we not only protect our physical health, but also celebrate our lives, honoring the resilience and wisdom that come with age. Through this balanced approach, we find that we can savor life's flavors with both joy and assurance, paving the way for a healthy, vibrant future. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.